Top 5 best Sony cameras in 2025. Choosing the right camera in 2025 isn't easy. With so many models out there, it's easy to get overwhelmed. But if you're looking for power, speed, or simplicity, Sony still dominates the mirrorless game. In this video, I've rounded up the 5 best Sony cameras you can buy right now. Whether you're a beginner just getting started or a pro who needs high-end performance, this list covers it all. And just to be clear, this isn't a rank countdown. Each of these cameras has a different strength, so I'll break down exactly who each one is for. Let's get started. 1. Sony A7 IV, best all-rounder for hybrid shooters. The Sony A7 IV is your go-to hybrid mirrorless camera that strikes an impressive balance between photography and video. It builds on the A7 III with a host of upgrades that are genuinely useful for content creators. At the heart of this camera is a new 33MP sensor, providing sharper, more detailed images. Combine that with a powerful Bion's XR processor, borrowed from the flagship A1, and you get fast, responsive performance. From fast action stills to cinematic video, this camera doesn't flinch. Autofocus? Outstanding. You get real-time IAF for humans, animals, and birds, working flawlessly in both stills and video. For video, it records in crisp 4K at 30p, over sample from 7K for incredible clarity. The 10-bit 4:2:2 recording gives you a ton of color grading flexibility, and features like S-Cinetone and focus breathing compensation bring that cinematic polish to your footage. Usability is top-notch with a fully articulating touchscreen and upgraded EVF. It even supports CF Express Type A cards for faster data handling. The A7 IV is a hybrid creator's dream, perfect for anyone needing great photo and video quality in one rugged body. 2. Sony ZV-1 best compact camera for vloggers. If you're just starting out or you need a grab-and-go vlogging camera, the Sony ZV-1 is a smart pick. It's compact, easy to use, and designed specifically for creators who want high-quality content without carrying bulky gear. The biggest improvement over its predecessor is the new 18 to 50mm wide-angle lens. This gives you more flexibility for vlogging, group shots, or landscape scenes. Everything fits in frame more naturally now. With a bright f/1.8 to f/4 aperture, you also get excellent depth of field and beautiful background blur. Inside, the camera retains a 20.1MP 1-inch Exmor RS sensor and the same solid Bion's X processor. It shoots 4K at 30 frames per second, perfect for YouTube and social media, and now features improved autofocus that recognizes animal faces during video. Active stabilization helps smooth your footage, though it does crop the frame a bit. Still, the camera's portability is its biggest win. At just under 300G, it's pocketable and ready to shoot wherever you are. Whether you're a beginner or upgrading from your phone, the ZV-1 is a solid investment for content creation. 3. Sony A7 III best value full-frame hybrid. Even a few years after release, the Sony A7 III is still one of the best value full-frame cameras you can buy. It's built for both serious photographers and aspiring videographers, offering premium performance at an affordable price. With its 24MP backside illuminated sensor, this camera delivers fantastic low-light performance and dynamic range. Night shots look crisp, and image noise stays minimal even at higher ISOs. Pair that with 5-axis in-body stabilization, and you've got a powerful handheld shooter. It handles action too, with 10 frames per second burst shooting and a 693-point phase detection AF system that covers 93% of the frame. Great for sports, wildlife, or street shooting. On the video side, it offers 4K HDR at up to 30 frames per second, full pixel readout with no binning, and supports S-Log 2/3 and HLG for professional level color grading. The LCD tilts, not fully articulates, and the dual SD card slots offer flexibility for storage and backup. With a Z-series battery that can shoot up to 710 images per charge, this camera just keeps going. For creators stepping into full frame or those who need a budget-friendly all-rounder, the A7 III still holds its ground in 2025. 4. Sony A7 IV, best for high-resolution photography. Next up is the Sony A7 IV, a beast of a camera for professionals who need the highest level of detail and image fidelity. With a 61MP full-frame sensor and a seriously intelligent autofocus system, this is the go-to for landscape shooters, portrait photographers, and anyone obsessed with resolution. This 5th-gen model builds on the A7 IV, but introduces AI-powered subject recognition, tracking humans, animals, birds, vehicles, and even insects. Whether it's a model on set or a bird in flight, this camera locks on with surgical precision. The 9.44 million EVF is among the best in the industry, super sharp and lag-free. And the Dual Tilt Plus vari-angle screen is a unique hybrid solution, giving you the flexibility of a flip screen without compromising on stability for still shooters. Video? It handles 8K and 4K 60p recording, although rolling shutter and minor cropping make it less video-centric than something like the A1. Still, it's no slouch. And with profiles like S, Log 3, and S-Cinetone, it gives you room to push your footage in post. With dual card slots, USB-C, and full-size HDMI, it's built for demanding workflows. If you're after detail, accuracy, and high-end performance, the A7 IV is worth every penny, and maybe even some overtime hours to afford it. 5. Sony A9 III, best for speed and action. Last but definitely not least, we have the Sony A9 III, the first full-frame mirrorless camera with a global shutter. This changes the game for sports and action photographers, eliminating rolling shutter distortion and unlocking insane speeds. We're talking 120 frames per second continuous shooting with full AF/AE tracking. That's not a typo. 120 frames. Every second. This means you'll never miss a critical moment, whether to slam dunk a race car or a bird mid-flight. Its 24.6MP sensor might sound modest, but paired with dual Bion's XR processors and Sony's cutting-edge AI autofocus, it delivers lightning-fast performance. The global shutter allows for flash sync at any speed and a max shutter of 1/80th, 0.00s, perfect for freezing motion in wild scenarios. Design-wise, it's Sony's most ergonomic camera yet, with a big, comfortable grip, a dual-axis vari-angle screen, and a stunning 9.44 million EVF. Add in a pre-capture mode, where the camera records a second before you press the shutter, and you've got serious pro-level functionality. In video, it captures 4K 60p over sample from 6K and includes in-body stabilization. However, the global shutter slightly limits low-light performance and dynamic range, and you'll need CF Express Type A cards for peak performance. Bottom line, if you shoot fast-paced action or need absolute speed and precision, the A9 III is an unstoppable machine.